this is Amy Scott Grant. They call me the spiritual ass kicker. And I wanted to talk to you really quick about something called NaNoWriMo. Nano what? NaNoWriMo. It's not even an abbreviation. It's sort of a condensed version of National Novel Writing Month. It's every November. And by the way, I'll just mention there's no fee to participate and I don't get anything. Like I don't get any commission or points or really anything for inviting you to do this. I just thought it would be fun. I've been doing it the last few years and I thought you might like to know about it. So it's every November, NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. And you can visit NaNoWriMo, NaNoWriMo.org. That's where you can go online to get all signed up if you choose to participate. Basically, it's a challenge. It's a contest, if you will, but really I like to think of it more as a challenge since, pretty much the main prize is confidence and satisfaction in having done it, right? There's no cash awards or anything like that. It's actually a nonprofit organization. And the goal is to get more people writing. If at some point in your life you've said, wow, I should write a book. Wow, I should write a book. Hey, I bet I have a book in me. I'd love to write a book someday. NaNoWriMo is the perfect excuse to do that. Okay, the goal of NaNoWriMo is to write 50,000 words in 1 month. What? Yes, totally possible. Totally fun. I actually almost wrote 100,000 the first time I did it. I just missed it. I think I was like 92,000 or something. So if I could write that much, I know you could write 50,000 words in a month. It just requires a little bit of patience, a little bit of planning. And the goal is that you just write. You don't edit. You know how sometimes when you're writing and then you're like, oh, that doesn't sound good. And you backspace and fix it or change the word. You don't do any of that in NaNoWriMo. You just write, okay? Because nobody's reading the stuff that you wrote. The goal is to just get 50,000 words on the paper, right? And if you do that, then you win. And you can get a cool winner's t-shirt. I happen to have a couple of those now. Actually, I have 3. But I will tell you, it's amazing. If you ever feel like you have writer's block or you want to write a book and you don't know how to get started, this is a good way to just start getting words on the page, right? And it was an amazing experience. Every year that I've done it, I have loved it. I've gotten a little more focused each year that I've done it, a little more intentional, and that's made it even more powerful. But even the first experience was fantastic. So I hope that you'll check it out. I hope you'll look into them. And you know what? If you think that sounds great, but I can't swing it this year, maybe you'll consider giving them a little donation, maybe $5 or $10. Every little bit helps because these people are amazing. They're so committed to helping writers of all ages to just get going. And it doesn't matter if whatever you write never gets published or never makes it on the page. As I like to say, writing is a little bit like vomiting. I know it's a gross analogy, but it's true. You will resist it and not want to do it for as long as you possibly can, but eventually it has to come out. It has to pour out somewhere. And then once it does, oh my God, you feel so much better and you might even be inclined to eat again. Writing works the same way. Your first book, you will resist and drag out and stress out and whatever. And then finally you'll just, and you get the whole book out. And then after a little time passes, you think, I might want to write another book. And that book will even be way better than the first one you wrote. But you got to start somewhere. So go check out NaNoWriMo.org and I'll see you there in November.